Good men aren't necessarily nice men. Sharp Game coming at you with another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com. Offer a Boss Life Secrets, which can be found on Amazon.com. Yes, good men aren't necessarily nice men. And I wrote about that in my book, right behind me, Boss Life Secrets. A wise man once told me, all good will be attacked. And it's been proven to be true since the beginning of the time. I don't know why it's that way, but it is what it is. See, you have to understand, in this society, we have been conditioned to go along to get along. If go along with the majority. See, when you go along with the majority, that doesn't make it right. That doesn't make it. That doesn't even mean it's your best interest to do that. And see, what usually happens most of the time, the good men, the strong men, will go the opposite direction. If they going right, he's going left. And then that's when the tension and the opposition is going to come up. That's where some people, even close to you, whether it's at your job, or it could be a family member, they're going to have a problem with that. And you can't please everybody. But see, that's not the common thing to do, to go against the grain. You have to understand that. See, in this society, there's kind of like a stereotype where it's like certain guys can do what they want to do, and other guys can't. They supposed to just take what they can get, go along and get along. See, there's double standards. There's the isms. There's politics. Just like some people will say, hey, he's a black male, right? Some people have this stereotype that if you're a black male, you're just supposed to just do whatever, take what you can get. You're not even supposed to have no standards. There's some people that look at us like that. They if a black man have standards, they would see that as a problem. They would say, hey, you're uppity. Hey, and then all kind of name calling come in. But meanwhile, if another guy from another nationality has the same standards as me, same opinions as me, they'll say, oh, he's so smart. Hey, he has some standards about himself. He's a respectable guy. I don't see anything wrong with it. But when it's my turn, the rules change. You can't please everybody. Once you step outside of the norm, people are always going to have something to say. And what I've learned is I kind of expect people to have something negative to say. Even if I don't know them, I expect them to have something negative to say. And my dad told me something that I always remember. He said, if you don't have haters, you ain't doing enough. And sometimes I forget about that. But then I always go back to what my dad said, and I was like, yeah, he did say, if you're trying to do the right thing, if you're trying to be the best you can be, if you're trying to look out for people that's closest to you, it's only a matter of time before you have a run-in with somebody. Or something. Could be an institution. That's just what it is. So it ain't really about being nice. It's about standing. It's about taking a stand as a man. Standing on your rules, your morals, and your principles. It ain't about being nice all the time. It ain't really about that. It's much bigger than that. See, if you focus on being nice to everybody, which is impossible, by the way, you're not going to get very far in life. You're going to, people don't really respect the quote, quote, nice guys. People don't respect the guy that goes out of his way to try and please and pander and cater to everybody. People say they want a guy like that. Women say they want a guy like that. But when they get him, what happens? He get disrespected. That guy in certain environments is invisible. He's invisible. They're not paying attention to that, the quote, quote, nice guy. Sure, they'll use him up. They'll hang out with the guy, and the only reason she's hanging out with him because she don't have nothing else to do. And as soon as she get a call from the guy that she really wants to spend time with, she'll leave. She'll cut the time of him with the nice guy short, and go out and hang with the guy she really want to hang with. Or she'll change plans with the so-called nice guy, the guy that give a damn about her just a little bit. She'll change plans with him without letting them know, and go out and hang with the other dude. And ask me why I know. Because I've been both of those guys. I've been the guy, I've been the quote, quote, nice guy, and I've been the other guy too. So, at the end of the day, I said, look, I can have balance and be myself all at the same time. That's what I came to the conclusion that, look, I got to take a stand. You know what I'm saying? And when you take a stand, you're going to automatically stick out. And the old saying goes, if you don't take a stand, you fall for anything. But at the same time, when you take a stand, you stick out. And see, a lot of people don't want to stick out because there's more that comes along with sticking out. But the problem is when you don't stick out, they forget about you. You're just like the average dude. So you come in and left. And nobody remembers you. So do you want to be remembered? Or you want to be like everybody else? The choice is yours. You can get with this, or you can get with that. I think you get with this, because this is where it's at. Take a stand. That was a song back in the day by Black Sheep. But when you take a stand, that's where it's at. But at the same time, just be aware that you will be challenged. You will stick out. People will try and shame you, make you feel bad. They will, they might even make some stuff up that's not even true about you. Try to assassinate your character. Or you might even become the troublemaker in certain environments, like job environments, for example. Or you might be the guy that doesn't want to go to, but everyone else is all in except for you. It's gonna happen. It has to happen. And that's how it is. This is why a lot of people go along to get along. They don't want to ruffle no feathers. But when you take a stand, And when you try to be a good man, that's all a part of it. But you can't be nice at the same time. It's impossible. You know, good men aren't necessarily nice men. You know, some of these people that you see in leadership positions on any level, any environment, they aren't necessarily nice. The police chief, he's not a nice guy. The 1-star, 2-star, 3, 4-star generals in the military, they're not nice men. No. Being a leader doesn't necessarily come with being a nice man. Not necessarily. You know. Sometimes, man, you might have to curse somebody out. Sometimes you might have to throw them blows. Not all the time, but at some point in your life, you might have to throw them blows. You might have to curse somebody out. You might have to go off on somebody. You might have to. You know why? Because that's how some people understand. That's how some people, you might have to do that to get the point across. You can't communicate with everybody the same. Some people are just not going to get it. And this comes along with understanding people. Because every group of people are different. They're raised different. Some of them believe different things. Some of them are very religious. So all this stuff, you know, it comes into play. Some of them from different countries, different environments. So they're going to see the world and different from how I would see it and how you would see it. Like, for example, somebody that's from India, when they come over here, they see things entirely different versus how I see it. I'm trying to be great. I'm trying to be the best I can be for me and the people around me. He's just trying to fit in. I never wanted to fit in. Any group, any culture. So, you see what I'm saying? So it just depends. It depends on how you want to live. But me, myself, I would rather take a stand. I would rather live life by my own rules and principles without having to compromise who I am as a man. So the choice is yours. You can get with this or you can get with that. I think you should get with this because this is where it's at. You did. So hey, tell me what you think below. Are you going to take a stand or you're going to go along to get along? Which one do you prefer? Is it easy? No. Is it hard? Sometimes. But hey, who said being a man was easy? Leave your comment below. Like, share the video. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.